Hey, welcome to this Alea Jacta Est gameplay video. If you ever imagine ruling the Roman Empire and leading your legions on campaigns of conquest, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Well, hey, welcome, and welcome back to those who've been following along. Well, if you have been following, you know that when last we were here, the Emperor, with a very large force, managed to drive east to Nisibis and take it, which is a big deal. That's among other things you can do there is let's see, you can raise legions. It costs money, but we got money. In fact, we've got enough to raise plenty. Or we can raise one. Raise one at a time. It also costs 5 EP, which we just suck on EPs. We still got that crummy general running around. I do believe he's screwing us every round. Uh, I think. Oh, did we kill him? I don't recall. I need to quit sleeping. That way my memory be better. So things are looking pretty good, but we're not going to let our ego get out of control here. The Parthians still have substantial forces in the field, although we've lost track of a very large army in the mountains here. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he's there. I don't know. Uh, it's a bad time of year to be up there, so if he's got to be somewhere, that makes me happy. I think what we need to do is park on Nisibis and build a depot before we look to drive south, and we'll let these forces um, work for us. Now, I feel like I'm kind of stuck here, and what I'd like to be is over there, but we'll go ahead and deal with that. So, before we get started, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification. That way you'll know when I post another one of these. And share with your friends. If you have friends who like this sort of thing, let them know what I'm doing. I'd appreciate that. And leave me a comment. One of the things I've done based on a comment is I've turned the sounds off. So, see, oh, well, some of the sounds are okay. Some of them were pretty bloody irritating. The battle sounds were weird, and some of the decision sounds were absolutely bizarre. So let's go ahead and run through a routine and see if we can figure out where we are and then make some decisions. Well, not literally decisions, we got those two, but go ahead and make a plan and execute. Let's look at replacements. Oh, we've got replacements looking good, and every time I turn around, there's another Armenia. How did we end up with? Then we need to check something here. How did we end up with worrying about Armenian? That's one of our places, so I'm not surprised. Do we have Armenians? That's a Parthian army. I don't believe we own any Armenians. I don't think we got any playing. I'm not sure how that came about. There's sometimes some things in here that are just bloody mysterious. Armenians. Oh, we might probably captured one. Look at that. Armenian recruited in Armenia. Well, we did capture some impedimenta in this last fight. We're still, oh, that got out of control. We're still well supplied in Nisibis. Supply level's 34. Yeah, that's cool because we can build a depot there. I think it takes one or two impedimenta. But that looks good. Um, no demand for any Oriental. I think we'll go ahead and pop one or two in there just in case there's a demand. Oh, there is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're spending money, but we got plenty. If there's an advantage, of course, I've never played from the Parthian side, but I'll suspect a big advantage that the Romans have are finances. Maybe I need to do that and find out. All right, F3, we can raise a new legion. We can sell prisoners. Well, we need to go ahead and do that. Let's sell some prisoners. Now, 2 national morale plus 2 loyalty, and I'm not sure that matters. Minor games, 1 EP, 75, gain 2 national morale. Our national morale is okay. I don't see a problem there. So we're not going to mess with that. That's not going to be a deal. No historical options. That's nice. We get an EP every round for taking Nisibis. It'd be nice to take Cestafon, but I'm not too I'm not too worried about it. I don't think that'll happen. Current morale is 93. We're at 19 per turn. We finally are getting more VP per turn than them, and we have a substantial lead. We've taken 5,250 prisoners. We're selling some of those, and we've lost 155,000 men. I don't know if I believe that. That just sounds crazy. All right, let's step into here. We were going to, oh, that's right. We were going to, that costs 5 EP. Can that stacks, does it have the ability to command more? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and get the right, and we'll spend 250,000 denarii and raise a legion there. Wow, that burned a lot of, did I misunderstand that? I could have swore we had 5. Well, we may not have raised anything because I'm not sure we can go to -3. Did I misunderstand something here? Now, I don't know how we spent 10 EP on a 5 EP. It could be that there's a bug here. It could be that the shown cost and the actual costs are different. Okay, I can live with that. We'll come here and we're going to click on that tab and tell them to build a depot. Requires 15 days. Awesome. This guy is besieging. Right. He's besieging Zytha. He's just hanging out. Doesn't matter. He can't do anything anyway. How's his supply? It's okay. We do have supply units here. So let's take this guy, send him back to Palmyra. Hope he makes it without getting intercepted by little schmucks like that. And we will take one of these guys. Come on, Impedimenta. And send them there. Let's step through the rest of our forces. Got Impedimenta there. Yep, everybody's happy there. Now this force is capable of moving. They've become rather strong with this Vexillatones. Okay, I should be able to say it. If it had the full name printed there, I could probably spit out a proper pronunciation, or at least a reasonable approximation. But these are kind of cool forces. I was doing some reading on them earlier, and they're kind of ad hoc forces. That's why they've got the legionary cohorts and javelin. They're like little task forces that have a mixture of the subunits that a whole legion would have. Pretty nice little force, but it's winter and we're going to stay home. Okay, and I don't think there's any reason to, you know what we might do? Build a fleet on you. It takes 10 EP. We may never do that. I still don't know why that went so bad for us there, but okay. Fine. don't see a lot of reason. That is a river fleet. We could build them. We don't need to use that. It just happens quickly, I think, with that other one. So we're just going to go ahead and go. Let's push the button and see what happens. Let's see how the Parthians react to our sudden spate of success. And building master files. Thank God I've got a real computer. This is really a rather slow process. All right, we see our impedimenta moving. And somebody must have stepped on us there and didn't like what happened. But it did get rid of the noise. There's that big force. Sure as heck he's there, and he's not happy. Yellow. And I guess we made it. Only one problem with no sounds is we don't get the da 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 da. But there's just, I mean, it's either on or off. It's kind of sad. Okay, we made a breach there. That's cool. We will assault. Um, the Parthians are doing bad things in Fraspa. Ah, they got some Oriental cavalry and Oriental infantry. I didn't know they were in bad shape. They got legionary cohorts, and they got some auxilia. We got some money. We used some money. We started building a depot in Nisibis. We'll check that in a minute. Yeah, that's right. Hundreds of prisoners and weapons. We won a battle there. Yeah, they had a small force cross through, and it got crushed. Crushed is good. It wasn't a significant victory, but we'll tell you, okay, we finished building a depot. The impedimenta arrived there and joined them. And the other one ended up there. And the training of the Vexillatio there built a new legion. We sold prisoner slavery. We can do it again. Outstanding. All right. Got one engagement point. We're not going to get anywhere with that. We need to step through and see how we're doing here. Ooh, man, we used a bunch of those. We got a lot of money, 2400,000 denarii, right? 2.4 million. So let's make sure we have legionary replacements available. Make sure we have cavalry replacements available. Oh, this looks good. That's training. That's training. Really, I'm training Marines? Okay, I've forgotten about that. There's a surprise. They can't build a fleet. We don't have the EP. We could try to raise a legion, but that wouldn't make any sense. We don't have the EP. Oh, we can sell prisoners, which we shall do. All right, we don't have the EP for decisions, which is sad because I was having so much fun undermining Parthian control in places. We need to go earn some EP. Well, you know what? Decisions are not all about EP. Let's take a look at what we can do. Now, that one definitely requires EP. So does that. Some generate EP. No, not that. Roads do, but it takes 24 turns. Water and transport generates some. It takes 36 turns. Trade post costs 5 victory points and generates money. Don't care. Castrum costs victory points. Pacify costs victory points. Doesn't give us any EP. Punish takes 5 victory points. Doesn't generate. So, I don't see anything. That costs victory point, that costs engagement points. Nope, I guess there's nothing available for us. Okay, so no decisions. I don't see much point in recruiting. We should have recruited another legion. There it is, one Parthia. He joins that, makes him even more powerful. My goodness, 5,030 power. He is a monster. Okay, well, it's pretty straightforward. This guy is going to assault this round and take that. He's just sitting there because he is not happy. Well, let's take a look at his supply situation again. Not great. Come back here to Palmyra. All the impedimenta here are still trying to get a little supply happening. Supply level's not great there. That sucks. Ooh, he's eating up his supply, sitting in Nisibis. Supply level is pretty cool, but it's not awesome. Do have a depot there. And we're looking good. Now, we could either choose to strike back to the west and knock off these forces, or go for Sangara or Hatra. I think we've still got enough game left that we might be able to do that with this guy once he's done with his fight here. I am concerned about this guy coming south, although he's not as powerful as he looks. He's got a lot of units, but that doesn't look particularly powerful. He's stronger than this crowd. I'm fair certain of that. This guy's in lousy shape. So I think we will take, and this might not be the best idea I ever had, Armenian force. Okay. Let's move that impedimenta there. Let's take these two out, put them there. He has supply. He can go with you. These guys should be in the structure. Cool. All right, that maxed out our potential supply for this very large crowd. And what we don't have at Nisibis is much in the way of, in fact, we don't have any at all. Back to recruitment mode. Let's drop some. We got a lot of money. Let's drop some guys there for garrison. And we could leave a garrison for that matter. We got enough guys here. We could leave an auxilia here. That should put him in as a garrison. And let's clean this up. This is not affecting his strength too terribly much. Actually, I'm kind of tempted. Let's see. He's got a lot of command points. I could break a small force off and go riding down to Sangara right now. If this guy would activate, I'd send him, but he's perfectly happy to sit on his rear end. I wonder what happens if I take him out of that force. Same problem, plus they don't have enough command. All right, so that didn't work. There we go. Oh, and you might as well head back to Palmyra. And so back to this guy. He assaults to take that. And the Emperor, the Emperor, the Emperor. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to play cleanup in the rear areas here. We're going to go here and see if we can catch those guys and put an end to their nefarious ways. All right, maybe I should have turned music on. This is awfully quiet. It looks to me like it's time to find out what happens. Loading master file. I think it's building the master file, be my guess, but okay. The AI has been plotting its moves while I ruminated. Okay. And that's the assault. Oh, we caught him. That's very good. Probably should have just driven south with that guy, with the Emperor. Every day in a field's going to eat up his ability to move based on... Oh, we got a lot of EPs this round. Okay, we made a breach. We did better than that. We should have taken it. Subversion in Seleucia. 46%. Outstanding. Urban improvements. Urban improvements. If I remember right, that might have been where we got some of those EPs. Urban improvements, urban improvements. It also gave us victory points. Public works, public works. Impose requisitions. Yeah, we're building and they're doing bad things. So that's a good... Yeah, they're clearing land. That's weird. All right, they received some auxiliaries. They received Roman cavalry. Got some stuff from our fleets. We spent some money. Money is of no account now. Hundreds of prisoners. We won. Oh, we took that little force out at virtually no cost. Oh, that's not, take that back. That's Zytha. Okay, excellent. We've gained control. Blocked by enemy positions, so he didn't get any further. And we did win a battle there, but it was just a skirmish and they left. Go figure. It was a waste of time to go that way. Pedimeta moving around. And Severus is building. I didn't know I was in Dara. I'm not in Dara. Weird. Maybe I am in Dara. I don't know it. I don't know why we're building in Pedimenta. Oh, we got a bunch of taxes. Oh no, legionary mutinies, please. Not there. Not there. Well, where are the legionary mutinies? I don't see it. Up, you know what? If we got to have mutinies, that's a good place to have it. Right up here at Trapezus. Okay, let's step through it. We got plenty of that. Let's add one there. Looking pretty good across the board. Make sure we have something standing there. Let's make sure we have something. No, it doesn't matter. We can't. Well, we can. All right. F3. We could raise another legion. Not sure. I think it's a good idea. I could have swore we could have. I thought we could sell some slaves, but maybe not. Apparently not. All right. How's this guy looking? Ooh, let's think about decisions. We do have some EPs. And we got 5 possible targets of subversion. Yep. We're going to subvert Hatra. and use some EPs. 71% Romans, 46% Romans. Well, that costs 5 EPs and raises another legion, which we can certainly use. I think we're going to call it good on those decisions. And okay, look at that. Cost 250,000 denarii and 5 EP. But at the bottom it costs 250,000 denarii and 10 EP. So there's a contradiction, but we know how it works. Let's do that. And let's send, how's this guy looking on, well, his supply situation is not so good. How are we looking over here? And these guys, we do have 2 that are happy. His supply situation is as bad as it looks. This is indicating mostly how much they're down on wagons. And him, how's he looking? He's looking very good. He's looking very, very good. We have a force in Nisibis that is not rebuilding. Yeah, we're running into supply problems. Don't know. We actually do have one impedimenta that can be built. We'll build it there. You know what, guys? You guys don't worry me. I shouldn't have come after you in the first place. We are going to drive on. I should either split this force and leave somebody behind, or just drive with these 3 legions, which is enough to take care of that. And this guy screens everybody else. So I think that's going to be the deal. We're going to take this guy. We're going to sit him on offensive posture. Or tell him to go to Sangara. We're going to follow up with impedimenta. He gets there in 10 days. They get there in 11. Or we could, wrong guy. We could tell him to pursue him. And he'll just follow him and then join, which I think might be a safer way to do it. I don't know why these guys are refusing to. Just might not be enough supply. So we're going to send them back to Damascus. Probably should have already done that. Antioch has impedimenta. And I'm afraid to send them across here because of all those guys. All right, he's going to move to. It's not a move. It ought to be a move, but it's not a move. Okay, it doesn't know where he is. He really is in Dara. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. We're going to leave him on offensive posture, so anybody that wanders through there, he'll take a smack at. This guy is not enabled. And these guys are mutinied. They're going to sit still. I think it's time to hit the button, and let's go. I don't know where he is. I've completely lost. That's okay. There's some things about this game that are just weird, and that's one of them. I don't know if he's in Dara. I don't know. Okay, he's there now, and he's beating up on somebody, that's a good thing. It's what we came to do. That's the point of the exercise. He beat on somebody else. And the impedimenta are following him. Hopefully they won't be intercepted. Looks like they made it. Got a fight there. Outstanding. Good fight, too. Oh, another one, I hope. Catch him. You guys can catch him, can't you? Yes, very good. I don't know what's going on up here. I just have no idea. What's he doing? He still got his, and it's showing that that's under siege. So I guess we're okay, but he's running out of stuff to eat with. But we can send these guys there and send those guys back. That'll be fine. Here, we're besieging. Let's step through. Okay, we did not get a decision there. They got some Oriental cavalry. I'm for that. Our merchant fleets gave us some money. We spent some money. We captured prisoners and weapons. That gained us a national morale. I'm for that. Ooh, we gave them a hell of a drubbing. I mean, it was 90,000 to 7,000. My guess is they managed to get, but that's sweet. They captured Edessa. Really? Well, that's going to keep him busy for a while. We can't have that. Okay, we captured and run a battle at Dara. Another little skirmish. They've arrived there. Hopefully they're going to, yep, they're going to gas up there. And something happened there, but I don't see what. Could be fog of war. They've shown up there. How are they looking? They're hungry. Yeah, they've got plenty of go juice, but they might be hungry eventually. Okay. Okay. Thanks to our victory, we got more weapons. We won a battle there. Oh, they didn't like that. We won a battle there. That was just a skirmish. Nisibis has almost got its garrison. And Epipati, that's the Marines. And he's constructed all these ballista, built a new legion. We still can, and we can sell prisoners. All right, F2. Let's throw a couple of guys in there because we can. Oh, this is looking pretty good. I don't see any demand, but I got plenty of money. All right, happy days. We can raise a new legion. I'm not sure that's wise. We can sell some prisoners. No historical options, and they're getting more per turn than we are. But we do have a really significant, we got 800 to 333. So, worst things could happen. I still can't get over this. This is crazy. This guy still doesn't want to move. Thank you very much for sitting on your rear end at Dara. And we have some engagement points to spend. So let's look at decisions. We've built a, well, let's not look at decisions. We built a legion here. To Parthia. That's amazing. Just instant legion. That's so sweet. This guy's besieging, which is acceptable. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is what I want to do. And they got some, they're not having any fun when it comes to supply. Roman force, Roman force, Roman force. All right, so this bunch. All right, I'll get it under control. Roman force. He doesn't know where he is. No, he's locked. Why would he be locked? Why would he be locked? Ooh. He's not locked, and he's Presidium. They are locked. The Auxilia is not locked, neither is the Legion, but that group is locked? Okay, things like this happen, and there's no explaining it. I wonder what happens if I want him to just go to Edessa. Taking 11 days, he'll get there. This bunch can just stay there. Yeah, we're running up on supply issues. No way around it. So we're going to take a chance and send them to Edessa. They'll get there in 14 days. Good. That'll be after he arrives. And I don't get why. I mean, really, this is confusing. I don't want you somehow manage to tie them together. That's not what I want. It thinks, well, what if we move him? He's locked. What if we move him? Now they're not locked. Okay. This isn't locked. This is. What if we move him? Now he's not locked. But he is. Somehow or another, he's still training. So, enter the structure. There's the locked one. Sometimes you just got to go through this to figure out what's going on. He's not in too bad shape, and we don't have any. We got these guys who are still getting their go juice together. I could send 2 of them. I'm scattered right now. I'm trying to figure it all out. Let's see if they can make it there without being harassed. Go back here. He's locked. He's not. Send him chasing him. And we're going to take this guy and some of his hungry, in fact, all of them. Wow. All these hungry guys. I'd like them to go into Nisibis and stay there. Yeah, that's not going to work. I want this force. And there he goes. I don't understand why he does that. Okay. That's more like it. Let's get these guys arranged. Oh, this is so funky. Enter the structure. They're moving out. Lord. That should be these guys. All right, boy. All right, now you're seeing some of the fun. All right, we're targeting them. Outstanding. Now this force, he's come back here. And I want him to drop into, and he doesn't want to play. He just doesn't want to help me out. Ah, Lord. Okay. Heck with it. It's just turned into, this is the way it works sometimes. Just stay with him. Simplify life. It's taking too long. It's too silly. The auxilia are inside Nisibis. They're inside Nisibis. Let's join those two together. They're heading out. They're part of the garrison. Right. Up here, these guys have got their act back together and are now actually a substantial force. 1156. I'm tempted. I am tempted. It's May. What's the weather like there? Alpine fair. I'm tempted to pressure those guys by going after that. What the heck? Oh no, he's not active. Doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's that. It took me about 20 minutes of struggling with it, but one last thing. When he gets there, I want him to be in assault mode or in aggressive posture, right? Offensive posture. Let's push the button. Sorry about that. Sometimes, I mean, it's a cool game, but ooh, the interface can just bite you on the rear end and you spend a huge amount of time trying to sort it all out. Um, oh, good. We're going to catch those guys at Edessa? Or are they going to stop us from getting there? No, looks like we made it. Wish that guy at Trapezus had been activated. Here comes our impedimenta. All right. We're besieging that, but not getting anywhere. I thought we had a breach. I guess they fixed that. And they got Oriental cavalry. I did not mean to send. That was the impedimenta. I don't know why it was called that. Oh my God, we've got legionary mutineers again, don't we? Oh Lord. Fine. We're just going to sit there in passive mode and hope he can sort that out. There's a really substantial force over there, and there's no way to get to him without crossing a river. So I guess we're just going to sit there and eat our lunch. Let's check things out. That looks good. We can raise a new legion. I don't think we will. Minor games. Wait a minute. We're going to sell some. And you know what? We can raise a new legion there. This guy has got 20 command points. Okay, that's as good as it gets for him. All right, let's go through this. And other than this legionary mutinies, which is just devastating, we look pretty good. Look pretty good. I like it. Don't like that this isn't going anywhere. We've sold prisoners. We're still running up the victory point total. This guy still can't move. He can. All right, so we know what we're going to do there. Let's look at interesting things like subversions. We are going to do the subversion thing at Hatra. We're going to take that place if it hair lips to Booger Man. And we are going to Roman force. They can move, but they're not going to move really quick. Ooh, you know what? I think that will overload his command structure. I think that will. So maybe if we take him only, command cost 3, command cost 1. Well, he can do it. It'll put him right at the limit, but he can do it. So we'll send them there to join with that force. The impedimenta, he might need that. Yep. Impedimenta joins that force and they go there in 6 days, 8 days. Impedimenta slowed them down. Go figure. And let's take some of those out and send them back to Nisibis. I hope they go back in there. I can't seem to get it to tell me it will. Ah, we have some impedimenta that can get there. And now that I think about it, we have impedimenta here. Well, I thought we did. Did we already send them? Ooh, must have already sent them. Don't know my own strength. I tell you one thing, it's going to drive me crazy if the interface doesn't quit playing these games with me. Supply level looks good there. Let's send the impedimenta. Let's send the wagons from Edessa there. Let's see if they can get supplies. That's happening, that's happening. And this guy can move. We're going to put him in an aggressive posture and go here. See if he can stir things up here, maybe lose a battle or something. He still can't do anything. We still got a lot of EPs, so we could either raise a legion. Yeah, I don't see a lot of use in anything else. Or we could build that fleet, which we probably will never use. I think we'll run out of game before we run out of stuff to do. Let's build the legion and push the button. I'll supply the music. Okay, maybe I won't. And everybody's moving around. Hopefully the legions will get happy. Oh, that's quite a force on the other side of the river there. They may be going for Nisibis. Uh-oh. We're in trouble there. Maybe that wasn't the best idea I ever had. Clearly not. Wait a minute. We're still there and he's not? Okay. And he did attack Nisibis. Did he capture our freaking impedimenta? Oh, this game. Okay. Without the signals, without the sounds, I never know what's going on. I have to sit here and stare at it, waiting for it to end. It is over. Won a battle in region Armenia. We actually won that battle. And it got a national morale for it. Although we lost more guys. Not too comfortable about that right now. And I think maybe the wisdom says get out of there. Let's get out of there. All right, and lost a battle there where doesn't look like much happened. We still hold it. They're besieging. We got a bunch of replacements. Markets paid us off. Not legionary mutinies again. God almighty, I am not believing this. How can you get anywhere in this if we can't keep the men under control? We're besieging there, and we don't care. At least these legionnaires are able to play. Yeah, this is just not working, gentlemen. It's just not working. Go back to Antioch. You're not getting supplied there for some reason. I think we've done this. We're looking good. Yeah, we got a bunch of replacements already. All right. Sell prisoners. Okay. And we're looking okay. Decisions. We'll play a subversion there. But you know what? We're at 50 minutes. Lord, I've had so much fun I can't stand it. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to get out of this mode. We're going to raise the siege here and go back and have a fight there and hope that this guy can get his act together. But that's for another time. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.